last episode, we kickstarted the Year 9 playoff run by losing in Game 1, putting up our worst offensive performance since 2 months prior. So, after that, we proceeded to win 2 games. The first one, which was Game 2, was a blowout. Then Game 3 was a very close come-from-behind win. So Games 1 and 3 have been very, very close. We could have won Game 1, but we did not. Game 3 was close for most of the time, and we ended up coming out on top. And now we are heading into Games 4, 5, and maybe 6 if necessary. And then probably if there's a Game 7, probably gonna have to push that to next episode and Part 3. Hopefully Part 3 is not going to be necessary. And so here we go. I want to get right into Game 4 because I don't want to make any changes right now to the lineups or any adjustments really. I just want to see how Game 4 goes. Give us one more game. See if we can put together a really nice performance on the court. And then if we can, then I trust us to close out this series and hopefully a backdoor sweep. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm pulling for. So we're going to see if we can do that today. So let's start with Game 4. If we lose Game 4, in whatever fashion, I am going to have to make some kind of a change. I've been considering starting Graves over Carney only for defense to be able to stop Alfonso Cortez. But we all know that putting Graves in for Carney is going to completely change how the offense operates. And I don't know if I feel comfortable having Graves and Vanderbilt out there at the same time. So we're going to start again. Same stuff, no changes. Going to see how it goes. Game 4 on the road. Let's go. So obviously Minnesota has given us some, a lot more problems than we were expecting in this first round, which we usually expect to sweep them because we have the last 2 seasons. But it's not been the case so far, and they have made our lives very difficult. As we almost turn the ball over on the first play, it goes out of bounds off of Gafford, who jarred it loose. 6 on the shot clock now for the Woodsmen. And just really hoping to see a well-oiled offense and some better defense, too, especially against Cortez. Carney will kickstart things with a layup right there. He had his best game of the series, this playoff series, last game. So hopefully he can continue his good work on the offensive end. Cortez attacks and draws a foul on Don Payne just over 30 seconds into the contest. It's never a good sign to see Payne get called for a foul so early, and got to figure out a way to stop Alfonso Cortez, who's had a really good day in all 3 of the games played so far. Payne gets around Rivers, and Gafford lays it in, and he's fouled by Rivers too. Thought for a second Payne was going to try and dribble the ball and have it, poked out, but luckily not. And he caps off that 3-point play. Gafford trying to find Rivers. We deflect it, but he still gets to it. Halliburton finds Carney in a no-look pass, and it's good. Carney's got 5 to start the day. Love seeing him get aggressive early on. Cortez back to Rivers. He won't pull the trigger from deep. He'll find Cortez. His 3 is not going to drop. He's been pretty solid from there for the first couple of games. Hopefully he can have maybe one of his worst days from there in the series in this one, as Rivers pokes the ball out of Carney's hands. Brown off a double screen finds Cortez wide open, and there he goes. Here we go. The double screen. I talked about this last time, but we've seen it plenty of times, and we still haven't really found the true answer as to how to stop that without giving up a lot of plays elsewhere. So hopefully they won't go to it too often, and if they do, hopefully we can not do what we were doing last time. We turn the ball over, and Minnesota takes over. Not even sure what happened there. I guess Payne was out of bounds when he touched the ball, but he never actually even hung on to it. So Not entirely sure what happened. Double screens again for Brown. Cortez leaks out. He's covered, and Payne blocks Brown's shot. Much better that time. Mikal Bridges attacking the paint and scoring to put Minnesota in front. Halliburton over Gafford. Tough one, but he got it. And now Halliburton picks up a steal off Cortez. Just ripped it right from him. And now Vanderbilt cuts. Halliburton makes a great lead pass. Great court vision and great awareness there by Vando to see the open baseline cut. Cortez had it jarred loose. Where's the blocking foul? I actually have to look. This is such a terrible call. I'm sorry, but what is this? What is this? First, Cortez throws a pass off of Payne and just immediately gets right back to it. And then they call this a blocking foul. What? From where? Literally from where? Because Cortez dribbles the ball out of bounds? Where's the blocking foul? Where is it? This is I guess you just can't touch him anymore. I guess I sound like a goddamn old head right now, but holy crap, you can't even touch these guys these days. What's going on? Silver, come on. Thankfully, the foul does not matter that much. Rivers, though, open three, and he completely airballed. Corner three for Anderson. He's gonna knock that one down, as he usually does. That's like the one spot from three where you definitely don't want to leave that guy open. Brown finds a lane out of a shot, finds Cortez, but he left his three short. That was a great pass by Brown, by the way. Anderson, contested shot. How does he do it? Several feet behind the line, and Gaffer was there right in his grill. Fast start, though. Love us starting off hot in terms of our three-point shooting, and we're up 18-9. Definitely our best start of any of these games. Except for maybe game 2, where we blew them out by 25 in the first quarter. Brown has it poked out and stolen. Anderson picks up a steal now. Still just cannot control his dribble or hang on to the ball whatsoever, as Gafford swats Vando's layup attempt into the rafters. Vanderbilt then turns it over, giving it right to Brown, who jumped the pass. We've done that way too many times this series. That was one of our biggest problems, especially in game 1. We turned the ball over a lot, making passes like lazy ones where they just jump it so easily just by putting a hand in there. Backdoor cut by number 5, and Payne made a nice pass. The offense is looking relatively good. We've only had, I think, we've had 2 turnovers so far, which we're on average to have 4 per quarter, which is not awful, but want to have less than 16 per game for sure. Brown going up, and he's fouled by Vanderbilt. That's his first. Really hope that Jaylen Brown does not start drawing fouls left and right like he usually does, because him at the charity stripe is much more dangerous than him trying to go isolation. Carney off the screen from Vanderbilt. Guarded by Jaylen Brown. Shot clock hits 5. He has to fire, and it's good from the mid-range. Really nice shooting start for Carney. So far, he's averaged just below 17 points per game, 5 boards, and 4 assists through 3 games. But he's off to a pretty good start in this one, I'd say. Cortez, the triple off the handoff from Rivers. Not going to drop for him. Definitely a slower start than they're used to, as Anderson finds Vanderbilt slipping behind Gafford. Just got behind the defense. We'll watch one more defensive play and then jump ahead to the second quarter. Jaylen Brown trying to attack Vanderbilt, and he bear hugged him again. Why would you do that twice? Are you kidding me, dude? You're going to bear hug him twice in 1 minute? I don't like that at all. Brown hits both. Couple of subs come in for him, and that's our cue to jump ahead up by 9. We jump ahead to the 6:50 mark here in the second, with Vancouver up by 13 points, 47-34, and with the ball. So we're definitely just playing overall better in this one, in this first half. As Payne, nice move on Barkley. We rarely see him put any, spin moves on someone, but that was a pretty decent post move right there. Nice to see that. He's got 7 points, 6 boards so far, with still just under 6.5 to play. Nice pass to Wellington there in the corner from Brown, but he can't capitalize on the opportunity. Now a mismatch for Payne against Mikal Bridges. He'll attack the paint, getting right up close to the hoop. That is what he needs to be doing every single time he has a mismatch. He's so much better getting right to the rim than throwing up a shot from like 4 to 5 feet away or more. Even though he is a pretty good mid-range jump shooter. Rivers will knock it down. 15-point game. He's only got 6 for Minnesota. He's not really... I probably should have realized this early on, but when I drafted him, he was never going to be like a huge offensive star because even when he gets the ball, he does not shoot a whole lot. So that was never going to really happen. And that was really my bad on not looking at his tendencies, because that would have been a huge clue as to how much offense he could really provide in like one game. Wellington called for the foul and one chance for Halliburton. Looks like my controller batteries are a bit low. Oh well. Halliburton's free throw is up and good, and we're looking really nice here in this first half. Wellington, open three, top of the key. That one rattles off too. Anderson, nice feed to Halliburton. He pump fakes, but does not end up shooting. He will off the screen, though, and he took too long. He's blocked by Barkley. Vanderbilt's there to grab the board, though. Shot clock does not reset, and Anderson says it doesn't matter. 20-point lead now for the Vancouver Woodsmen. This right here is exactly why I did not want to make a change just yet, because maybe we just had to get our groove back. Maybe that's all it took. Who knows? Rivers, left open. Squared himself up. Easy shot. Halliburton rolls. Nice pass by Vanderbilt. Easy bucket for Halliburton. And right now, this Timberwolves defense just cannot slow us down. Wellington trying to go ISO against Halliburton. He fires and hits the shot. Obel sets the screen. Halliburton fires the mid-ranger, and right now, nobody's really having a bad day for us. 12 points for Halliburton on 50% shooting. Love seeing that. Mikal Bridges has a mismatch, and he attacks it. 60% from the field for us, 50% for them. And we've taken 10 more shots because we are absolutely killing them on the glass. So that's been a big help. And it usually is in pretty much all of our games. The rebounding is a huge help in terms of why we win so many. Wellington, another triple, not going to drop. He's been inconsistent from there, especially in this game. Goes out of bounds off us. Garrison Best will check in place of Tyrese. So Kersey's going to inbound for them. Probably going to go to Mikal Bridges here. Nope, he goes to Barkley. We almost stole it. Wellington, mid-ranger. That one falls. That'll cut our lead back to 15. That's off the screen. Fires and hits back iron. Wellington gets the feed from Barkley. He steps back. Now he's trying to attack Garrison Best down low. No help coming, but he finds Kersey at the rim. So our lead's being cut down a little bit right now. Let's see if we can find a bucket to push our lead ahead a bit more. Shot clock's winding down. Anderson, and we'll just stay put. Fire, and he missed the shot. He held the ball for about 10 full seconds there. Not a good possession at all. Would love a stop here to prevent them from getting back at arm's reach. The 3 for Wellington won't fall this time either. Best steps back and hits this time. Gerbod fires off the feed, but can't knock it down, and Anderson pulls down the board. Lob for Anderson, thwarted by Evan Kersey. How is that pass so low that Kersey can swat it halfway between the passer and the guy that was supposed to catch the lob? I have no idea. But Wellington right now cannot hit a three-pointer to save his life. We've seen that before. Anderson, given space, step back 3, got it! Way too much space for him. Bridges has double screens. He finds Wellington for another chance at a 3, and this time he'll knock it down to end his cold spell. We'll have the last shot most likely of this first half, up by 15 points. Probably just going to milk the clock for a few more seconds here, and then we'll actually run a play. It's going to be a shot for a bowl that he misfires on, but a 15-point lead at halftime, we'll take that for sure. 65-50, our best first half since Game 2. Alright, I wanted to get some more action for some backups, so they will be checking in here soon, I would imagine, with about 6 to go in the quarter, but they've closed the gap to 11 after a 9-0 run to start the second half. We've since brought it back, but Anderson's called for a foul here, so free throws coming up for Horace Rivers. 16 points tonight? What? How? Free throws offline. He's got one more. Which is up and good. Anderson gets the feed as a wide open shot, and it's good. He's been hot today. Wellington makes the grab as a wide open shot. Carney got stuck on a screen off ball there. Halliburton races around his defender and knocks it down. It's a miscommunication there on who should have been guarding Don Payne, because both guys went to go guard him and nobody picked up Tyrese. 12-point lead for the Woodsmen. Cortez to Wellington for the triple, wide open. Again. Anderson peels around a screen. He's got Gerbod on him. Looks like he does not want to attack it, and instead he makes a bad pass and turns it over. Cortez over Halliburton. Got it, and our lead's been cut to 7. We've got 9 TOs. They've got 8, but they've scored way more off turnovers than we have. Because, of course, Halliburton over 2 defenders. Knocks it down. Tough shot. 20 points for him on very good shooting numbers. Rivers hands off to Cortez. Shot clock under 5. He'll fire a 3, and it's good. Come on. 17 for Cortez, and now it's down to 6. Halliburton has a couple of screens. Back to Anderson for the triple. He'll fire, and it's good. We're just keeping them at arm's reach right now. Not going to let them back in this lead, at least for now, but Minnesota is keeping themselves in this game as best as they can. Cortez open again. We can't play any defense right now. We are getting stuck on screens off ball with ease. And if you try to fix that by switching, then that leads to a lot of mismatches, which you don't want. Halliburton takes it down low, but he's blocked out of bounds by Stan Barkley. Are we going to have Vanderbilt come in and inbound this one, which he will. Bobo's going to be there at center, as we have brought in Graves and Hansmeyer. Vando inbounds to Todd Graves. He finds Meyer. He'll fire a three. And that one's off. But Vanderbilt pulls it down and lays it in for the putback two. Nice work on the glass there. Meyer getting challenged by Wellington. And Bobo comes over to help and swat the shot. We're back underway with it. Graves. Nice pass to Bobo for the reverse. And our lead goes back up to 10. Barkley attacking Vanderbilt, and he's called for his third. Barkley's not much of an offensive player, but he will occasionally try to attack the rim. First free throw drops for him as Garrison Best will check in for Halliburton. So hopefully we're not going to see him getting challenged on the defensive end. Best finds Meyer behind the line. A three that just rims out. That was a good look. Here we go with the double screens. Cortez well covered, but Wellington's wide open for another triple. And now they've cut it back to 5. Graves to Best. Wide open triple. He answers right back. Huge bucket. Wellington, open look again, but not going to have it this time, luckily for us. But he has been given a boatload of wide open threes. We got to fix that. And it starts with those double screens as Wellington's called for a fourth. As he somehow knocked down the 7-2 man Bobo. Not sure how that even happens. Might have been a flop. They're going to give Kersey a chance again as Clint Black will take a seat. He seems to be confused as to why he's been benched. Shot clock at 5. Got to find somebody. It's Best. Another three. And it's good again. A couple of huge buckets in a row for Garrison Best. He's been very fun to watch since we traded for him. And right now he's making his former team pay. Cortez attacks him, though, and lays it in. His two former teammates squaring off. Todd Graves trying to attack your bottle, throw it up and hit with the left. You don't see too many buckets from Todd Graves anymore because of his lack of minutes, but it's nice. It's nice to see plays like that where he looks like he's a decent offensive player. What we're looking for before next season. Cortez, tough shot, not gonna fall. 11-point lead, a chance for us with maybe one final shot here in the quarter to extend it before the fourth quarter. Best attacking Cortez, getting by him and hitting the shot. Once again, he's just so good on the offensive end. He just breathes life into the backups, which you need. He's like the only player on the team that we have besides maybe Anderson who can create their own shot. And the third quarter ends with Vancouver ahead 98-85. Looking good through 3. Got to close it out these last 12. All right, we sim ahead to the 7:07 mark here in the fourth quarter. So 5 minutes gone, or just about, and they have closed the gap by 1. So it's 106-94, a 12-point lead for your Vancouver Woodsmen. Minnesota has the ball. Let's see how the rest of this game goes. Let's close this game out and go up 3-1 here in the series. That shot from Gerbad's off. Here we go. Up to Carney. Quick three. Not going to drop. I don't mind that shot, though. He had plenty of space. Here's those double screens. Gerbad leaks out. Brown finds him, but he had to bobble the pass. Barkley, nice pump fake. Payne can't get there in time to block it. That's a really nice move by Stan Barkley. Halliburton, spin move, three-pointer, just missing. Payne's there on the glass, but Kersey, no, Clint Black, his former teammate, strips him. And Minnesota has it back. Under 6 to play, 10-point contest. Gerbad left wide open off ball. Minnesota has been a very good three-point shooting team. Payne, open mid-range jumper. He'll knock it down. The assist goes to Hallie. 16 points, 11 boards for Payne on 6 for 12 shooting. Pretty good day, I'd say, for him. Brown in the paint over, like, all of us. Literally 4 of our 5 guys were right there in front of him. Screen from Payne. Halliburton attacks the paint, fires, and he's blocked by Black. Why would you even try to shoot that? Not a smart shot. Need to stop right here. Barkley, open triple, offline, thank God. Anderson in the corner for 3, missed it. Payne can't get to it though. He was boxing out Black. How did Black even tip that one out? Anderson almost got the steal, but Brown's open now for 3. He missed it. Black gets the board. Payne, where are you? Why would you move? It's back to 5. Couple of very questionable plays there from Payne in a row, and Anderson too. Halliburton takes the screen, fires the 3. That's a bad shot, but Payne's there on the glass this time. Thank you. And of course, the Timberwolves have brought their field goal percentage up to where we were, or really just kept it where it was, and we have significantly dropped off since the first half. Which you would expect after dropping 60% in the first half, but this happens every time we do that. Backdoor cut by Anderson. Never mind, he'll go back top of the key. For the triple, it's contested, and he missed it. And they can make it a 1-score game if they score on this possession. Why is Brown not being guarded by Vanderbilt? Why is this happening? He'll fire a 3, and it rattles out. He has not been good. He's like the only player for them that has really shot poorly from 3 in this series. Halliburton, great pass to Payne. Had only like a foot of space maybe to fit that one in there. Brown dribbles around, fires, and now we'll hit the 3. They just won't let us pull away to close this game out. We're going to have to do it ourselves, fellas. 4-point lead. Every play counts. We cannot squander this. We've led for almost the entire game. We almost turned the ball over there. That was dangerous. Got to find an open look. We're wasting a lot of time. This is not the look that I'm looking for. I really don't like that we go to this style of play late in games. We have switched things up offensively now, and it's not working. Cortez sees a lane, fires, missed it though. We had 2 defenders there. That's a big miss. Carney, open 3. Can't knock it down. That would have been a huge bucket to fall. Brown takes the screen, fires over Don Payne, and he missed it. Another huge miss by Minnesota. But we just can't count on these misses. We have to make our own luck on the offensive end. Anderson gets the feed and is fouled by Gafford on his layup attempt. He could take that for sure. Better for him to draw a foul than to take a shot, I think. First free throw good. The second is up, and that one drops too. Ice in his veins on those free throws. Just over 90 seconds left. Vancouver holding on to a 6-point lead. Brown fires over Payne and swatted. They get back to it. Huge stuff right there. The shot clock's winding down. Brown is going to shoot this. Deep 3, and he hits it. Are you serious? This game is nowhere near over. We have to score here, fellas. Come on. Payne sets the screen. Anderson fires a triple. It's not going to drop. Payne's there on the glass. Huge offensive rebound. Absolutely massive. Holy hell. That was the biggest board of this playoff run so far. Brown attacks the rim. Vanderbilt's called for a foul. Every time he has attacked Vanderbilt in this game that we have seen, he's drawn a foul. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. We're still not out of the woods, because they'll still have at least one more possession. But Brown goes 1 for 2. Now it might actually be over because they have to foul us. Wow, Jaylen Brown completely blowing it at the charity stripe. He had a freebie to make it a 3-point game, to go for a defensive stop and get one last possession to tie it up. But now he's squandered it, and it's back to 6 just like that. The entire previous play completely worthless now. Brown fires again for 3, and he's taken all their shots and just hasn't done enough with them. Free throws coming up to essentially put this game to bed. First one from Halliburton's good. And he knocks down both perfectly. Ice in his veins too. 8-point lead. Under 30 seconds. Brown fires again. And missing again. And they're not going to foul. They know this game's over. We came in here, and we have now won the last 3 games in the series after losing game 1 by 15. The Woodsmen will officially jump out to a 3-1 series lead. Massive game 4 win. We're going to go back home for game 5 to close this series out and send Minnesota home packing. Minnesota gets 3 20-point games and almost 4 20-point games. But besides those top 4 guys, nobody else really did a whole lot at all in terms of their offensive contributions. Because Brown drops 27, Cortez drops 24, Wellington drops 20 despite, some poor shooting from behind the arc. And Rivers had 19 as well, but nobody else had more than 5. And they had a pretty decent offensive day overall in terms of their team scoring, but they could have used some help from a lot of players. Meanwhile, the Woodsmen had some very well-balanced scoring, getting 26 from Anderson on really good shooting. Payne had a great day, 24 and 17 along with 3 blocks. Halliburton played very well, 22 and 12 for him along with 3 steals. Carney put together his typical day, 16 points, which is currently his average in this series. Garrison Best does what he does, dropping 16 points off the bench. And we got a 10, 10, and 5 day for Vanderbilt. So nice to see him getting a lot of offensive chances thanks to him, getting behind the defense there. So good to see that. I wish that Hansmeyer and Bobo could have a few more buckets fall for him, but not going to worry about that too much because Hansmeyer only played 9 minutes total. So I think 6 shots in 9 minutes is pretty good. Just got to knock down more of them. And he was 0 for 5 from 3, which has got to change. Halliburton shot poorly from 3 too. So 3-point shooting actually was pretty good overall at 37%, but just a couple of guys that need to work on that. But overall, good win. We dropped 120, which is probably what we're trying to look for the average. But we'll see if that happens or whatever. Here we go. Game 5, trying to send the Timberwolves back to Minnesota for the rest of their off-season. And actually, before we start, I saw one thing that could change the course of the playoffs. San Antonio has moved on, picking down the Kings in 5. Denver's moved on in 5. Brooklyn swept the Hornets. And St. Louis moved on in 5 as well. But a big impact injury in the playoffs. For a couple of players, actually. Firstly, Darius Garland of the Cavaliers, out for 4 to 6 weeks with left knee tendonitis, but an even bigger one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to miss the rest of the season with a left leg stress fracture. They lose arguably their best player, but inarguably one of their top 2 players, and one of the best players in the entire league. So the Spurs are going to have to heavily rely on Calvin Gordon now, and a couple other players like Josh Christopher to truly lead the way if they want to not only get to the WCF, but also beat us there too. But that will take us back to Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, to hopefully cap off this first round series. Don Payne throws up his first shot. It's off the mark, but Vando's there to put it back in for 2 to start the scoring here in Game 5. You saw us get off to a very strong start there in Game 4, and then we almost blew it in the fourth quarter mainly. So, hoping to avoid that today and just put together a really good overall performance on both ends. I want to see better offense, or really same level of offense, but better defense this time around. Vanderbilt comes over to set the screen. Halliburton finds Carney, left wide open for 3. Gotta hit that. He missed it, though. Halliburton pulls down the offensive board, though. Went right to him. Anderson will not capitalize, missing that mid-range jumper. Couple of screens for Jaylen Brown, but Carney does a good job to stay in front. Vanderbilt jarred it loose. Brown gets it back. He'll attack the rim, and he'll score. And I thought they almost called a foul there because Brown was trying to draw one. You could see him step his head back. Carney takes the screen, fires a 3, and there we go. We'll knock it down this time. Gafford the screen. Brown guarded by Carney, not Vanderbilt for some reason. Where's my game plan? And now he's called for a foul. He's not going to draw it the first time. He'll definitely draw it the second time. You know how it is. We just got to muscle through this round, and hopefully whoever we face in the next round, if we end up escaping this first round, does not draw as many fouls as this guy at the charity stripe. Off the screen, Anderson attacks the rim over 2 defenders. Got it to go. Mikal Bridges and Gafford, 2 very good defensive players, were right there with him. Bridges back to Cortez. Carney comes over, but he's too late. They love those double screens, and sometimes we cover them well, and sometimes we don't. In the screen, Anderson finds an open look off it. Nice play. Double screens again. Cortez leaks out. He's open again. Missed it this time. But the automatic defensive adjustments for that is not working, as Vanderbilt's fouled hard. Taking a shot as he hits a bucket by Gafford. That'll put him at the charity stripe to cap off a 3-point play. Not a smart play there from Gafford at all. The free throw is good from Vando. Cortez, thought twice about it. Rivers turns it over, throwing it right to Carney. He was trying to go for Bridges, but completely missed the mark. Anderson left his 3 short. We get back to it. It went right to Don Payne. Nobody else was even in the paint for Minnesota. Carney knocks it down again from beyond the arc. 6 points for him early on. Lob attempt for Brown as he cuts baseline. Beautiful pass there. That was way too easy. Halliburton gets down low. Gafford lost him somehow. Tyrese definitely having a better first round than he did at any point during the regular season, having a nice 20 and 10 so far in this round. Beautiful numbers there. Brown misses the open 3. Vancouver leads by 6. Almost 5 whole minutes gone here in the first quarter. Carney, hop step, scores and is fouled by Gafford his second. Another and one opportunity. And Carney once again gets off to a really nice spark in this first quarter. 2 games in a row now where he's done that. Gafford takes a seat. Clint Black will check in for him. Bridges takes the screen. Challenges Carney, and he's fouled with the bucket too. And that's Carney's second early on. Mikal Bridges, most of his offense has come from attacking our smaller guards that have been guarding him. Free throw's good. Long 2 for Anderson, offline. He has not done a whole lot here in these first 5.5 minutes. Black, swatted out of bounds by Don Payne. He tried to put the moves on him, but it wasn't working. Black inbounds to Bridges here in the corner. He's going to have to shoot this off the screen from Rivers. He gets close to the rim and finds an open look because he's just taller than Carney is. And the issue right now is that, you know, because we have Vanderbilt trying to mostly guard Jaylen Brown, that means that we have Anderson guarding Rivers, and so you have smaller guys guarding Bridges. But I think you have to take that versus having somebody else guard Brown because we don't want a more important player like Halliburton or Anderson really to get those fouls from Brown, and Vanderbilt's a much better defender too. So I think you have to just deal with those changes and those issues as Cortez knocks down a corner triple, and they've cut the lead back to 3. Watch one last offensive play as Halliburton scores and took a shot from Rivers. Plenty of and ones here in the first quarter for your Woodsmen. I think all 3 of their fouls have been on shots that have gone in. The free throw is good. We're back up by 6, and now we'll jump ahead to the second quarter. All right, we jump in here in the second with about 7.5 to go. As nice stop there, I think, by Anderson on the defense on Rivers, I guess. But nice stop right there. Vancouver up 47-40. As Rivers picks up his 3rd foul off a reach-in. Vanderbilt will check in thanks to the dead ball. Rivers is now cold out there. That's good for us. Halliburton hesitates, fires. Black stayed with him, though, and blocked the shot with his forearm. Mikal Bridges, great pass to Wellington on the other end. Got behind the defense. They're one of the worst passing teams in the entire league. And so far, I mean, they haven't had too many assists, but they're on track to have more than usual. Halliburton gets inside. Nice penetration. 13 points for him. Even having a better day today than he was last game. Good to see. Double screens for Brown. And he's left wide open, but he missed the shot. Rare miss from the mid-range for him. Especially that open. Halliburton is fouled by Rivers' 4th. Another reach-in foul. And he will be forced to the bench. Your ball will check in. Anderson attacking Bridges. Foul and the bucket. Let's go. And we're going to be in the bonus now for the last 6:07 here in this first half. That's perfect. It's going to help us out a whole lot if we can even draw more fouls to put us at the charity stripe. The free throw is good. Our lead extends to 10. And now Carney picks Sherbot's pocket, but he hangs on to the ball. Wellington launches, but that one hits back iron. Halliburton lobs it for Payne. He'll throw it up in there. Great pass. Brown, baseline drive, got it to go. Vanderbilt out to Anderson. Well, he tried. He threw it right to Bridges instead. And now Sherbot gets in front of Carney at the hoop. Defense to offense for Minnesota. I've seen that plenty of times. Halliburton steps back and then misses. Wellington at the elbow. Can't hit. Another open look that the Timberwolves just can't knock down. Going to be a cutter play for Anderson, and nobody kept up with him. I mean, both teams have shot incredibly well. We shot 61%. They've shot just below 60. Very high-octane first half. Wellington is going to show you why. Payne attacking Black. Lit it in with the reverse. Beautiful drive. Don't see that very often from Don Payne, but when he can do it against a fellow big man, that's very impressive. And now he's called for a foul on Brown. Amazing. More free throws. Or maybe the most obnoxious player that I've ever had to face. I'm kidding, that's not true at all. We've seen some far more annoying players, like Calvin Gordon and SGA both are far more annoying, I guess I'll say. But Brown is having a good day. He's like 9 for 11 from the field, having a great first half, despite being guarded by maybe our best defender, or one of. Garrison Best finds some space, but that three is going to rattle out. 7-point game, just over 3 to go. Here we go. Double screens. He's going to pass back out to Wellington. No, instead he'll draw a foul. Wow. Shocker to me. What a surprise. This never ends with this dude. Every time he drives, it's a foul or it's a bucket. No in between. Can't get a stop to save our lives. Our lead's been cut to 5. Est tries again. The same thing happens. Oh, they got the switch. Anderson's guarding Brown now. Screen's going to be too late. No way Brown hits this. Okay, he missed it. It hit the rim 3 times, but holy crap, that was close. Would love us to find a good bucket, though. Best, another open look. Just barely missing. All 3 shots have barely missed. They've all been pretty good looks, too. I'm not going to get mad at him for missing those, because those are shots that we know that he can make. Gafford gets the feed. He's got Bobo there in front of him. And Anderson almost gets a steal. If they score off this, I'm going to squeal. Don't do this to me. Brown misses it. Okay. Your eardrums are safe, everybody. All right, Best is probably going to fire off this. Yes, he will. Man, they're all so close to going in. All right, I think now we got to stop taking those at this point. Screens for Brown. I don't want Best guarding him. Why is this happening? He's fouled again. Are you serious, dude? At this point, I would just rather Jaylen Brown score that than draw the foul. And why is Vanderbilt not even guarding him there? Like, why is the worst guy to have on him guarding him? Seriously. I don't understand why so many times we don't have the guy that's supposed to be guarding him guard him. That's what it has. It's pretty much been the catalyst for this current run. We got to find a better bucket than giving Garrison Best a 3 off a screen, though. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this again. Please. Best finally hits it, though. Okay. I guess. Brown in the paint. Open look. He missed again. Luckily, he's not taking jump shots all too well. Anderson finds Best leaking at the rim, and he's fouled too. That goes against Cortez. Nice little animation there for Best and Anderson. Going up a couple of phantom shots with each other. Love seeing that. Best free throw is up, and it's good. It's back to 9, just like that. Beautiful stuff. Brown, another mid-range jumper, which he'll hit this time. Very high scoring game. This is the highest scoring game by far in this series. Anderson finds Carney in the corner for the 3. It's a good look, and he got it. Lead back up to 10. Cortez trying to answer back, and he will. 60 plus for each team here in this first half. We'll have the last shot. Best is going to make a pass here. It's to Anderson. He's going to pull the trigger to end the half, and he hits it with 0.2 on the clock. And the first half comes to a close with Vancouver up 70-60. Electric first half. Neither offense can be stopped. All right, we hop in with 7:15 to go here in this third quarter. Again, I want to get some more action from some of the backups because I haven't really seen them at all, really, this game. And we'll get some more minutes from the starters as well. But has been a relatively quiet third quarter so far, I'd say, as both teams really haven't gotten their offenses going. We've scored 7, they've scored 6, so hasn't been the offense that we had in the first half, but maybe that's about to change. Anderson cuts. Great pass. Easy bucket. 17 points for him. Having a pretty decent day. I wonder who else is playing well. I'm imagining Carney's going to be close to like 20 points or something. And I'm sure that Cortez is too, because this guy just does not miss. Bowl. Out to Halliburton. Anderson. Baseline, fading away. Got it. Nice shot. Oh, my God. Anderson's called for a foul. Cortez heads to the charity stripe. He's got 18.7 for 11. We just have failed to guard this guy every single game. But he can't hit free throws, which is a huge negative to his game. Anderson back out to Bowl for the open three. It's online. Our lead's back to 10. Wellington, open three. All we're doing now is trading threes. Come on, guys. Actually, trading is a strong word. We are allowing a lot of threes to go in. We have not necessarily traded them all too well. Anderson, though, top of the key. Can't answer that time. Cortez gets the feed. He's covered. And this time he missed it. Anderson steps into a three. And this time it's good. There we go. But it's staying around 10. They won't let us pull away. But we also won't let them get this lead back. Very similar to the second half of last game. Cortez fires right off the pass. And right now, he's just completely owning us. Like, he might have like a negative 16 plus minus. But as far as I'm concerned, he is lighting us the hell up. Meyer, tough shot. No, but he was fouled. It's a foul against Byron Wellington. Meyer's first free throw is up and good. And the second is up and good too. Nice job of the charity stripe. I would just love a couple of stops in a row, but Minnesota just won't let us breathe for a moment. Todd Graves walking over to the scorer's table, so he'll check in here shortly. I imagine a couple other guys will too. We do have Bobo in there right now at center, as Halliburton misfires on the triple. He did not shoot well from their last game, and not sure how well he's done this game overall, as Cortez, big miss at the rim. That would have cut the game to 5. Bowl fouled at the rim. He'll head to the charity stripe. First free throw is off the mark. Would have loved to have that one fall. But Graves will check in. Wellington over to Cortez. Open 2. When was the last time this guy missed like a wide open shot? It had to be like back in like the first quarter. Halliburton at the rim. Missed it. You got to score over Cortez, man. Shot clock hits 5 for Minnesota. Cortez feeds Black. He's going to have to shoot this. And he missed it. And he's a pretty good mid-range shooter, so it's important that we get that stop right there. Got to find a bucket. That 3 is not going to go, but Bol almost tipped it in. He gets the board, and he'll have it in for 2. Big bucket right there. Nice job to grab that offensive board. We got Best there at the scorer's table. He'll check in shortly. But 2 to play here in this third quarter. Once again, trying to close it out strong before the fourth quarter. Cortez over Meyer. Can't knock it down. Tried to go off the glass. Halliburton slips by Gerbod inside and somehow hits the shot after getting fouled by Kersey. Wow. That is a very tough bucket. So Best will check in despite Halliburton being at the line. So we move Graves to power forward. That's going to mess up our rotation here. There's going to be a mismatch somewhere unless Graves is able to get a steal off Rivers or just get a stop on him, which he's probably capable of doing. Rivers, though, jacks up a deep shot. Not going to fall. Not a high percentage look at all. Graves to Bol. He's blocked by Kersey. The screen from Rivers. The shot from Cortez offline. All right, he's starting to cool down a little bit here. Halliburton gets by Brown. Lost the dribble. It's stolen by Cortez. Halliburton is tired out there and really needs a breather before the fourth quarter. Cortez right now can't find a shot. He lost it. Bol attacks Kersey, but left it short. Double screens for Brown. He's going to kick it back out to Cortez here. There it is. Halliburton's there, but albeit too late. And Cortez hits the 3. That'll cut our lead to 8. We'll have one final shot here in the quarter. It's going to be another dicey fourth, I am imagining. Best to Meyer in the corner. He can hit these, but not today. He was 0 for 5 last game. I've not seen him hit one so far today. We jump a few minutes ahead and our lead is growing back to 10, but it's been hanging around here for quite some time now. And Minnesota has not really relented on letting us pull away here in this one. We saw them almost take the lead late last game, and they're trying to hang around to do the same thing here. And Jaylen Brown is putting together by far his best game of the series, dropping 36 so far, with still 7 minutes to go. Carney, wide open 3. We need this one. It's off, and Gerbod pulls it down. Brown off the screen. Fires. No, he goes out of a shot to Gerbod, who somehow finds a lane. When I tell you that sometimes these people create something out of nothing, that's what I'm talking about. It's cut to 6. We got to find a bucket. Anderson will not give it to us, but Don Payne. What? He just got blocked by the rim. What are you doing? That's a free layup. I can't believe this. Carney, though, steals it from Brown. He was looking at his teammate. Anderson makes the grab, fires, and missed again. Come on. We can't choke this. We've led almost the entire game. Brown hesitates. Back to Gafford. Why'd you foul him? Brown Throws across court to Cortez. Can you miss a shot, pal? Are you kidding me? It's a 3-point game with 5.5 to go. Every single time that they start to pop off, we fail to score. Halliburton, finally. But I still need somebody to explain to me why the heck Halliburton is literally always tired. Doesn't matter if we get 5 days of rest. This dude gets tired by quarter 2 every game. How do I stop that? How do I stop Cortez? He's got 33 now. Unreal. We have failed to guard him every single game. Anderson for 3. Finally gets one to drop. That's a big one. Cortez takes Halliburton down low. No foul. He was trying to draw one, but he hits the shot. 55% shooting for them, 53 for us. And they've actually only taken one less shot than we have. The rebounding has not been there, but Halliburton knocks down a 3 to extend a lead back to 7. Just keeping them at bay for now. Just need to last 4 more minutes, and now they'll get the foul call. Come on. It's like I said, if you don't get it one time, they're sure as hell going to call it next time. So annoying. And Cortez, I can't enough about how badly we have guarded Alfonso Cortez, who just all of a sudden has become an absolute star on offense. Halliburton splits defenders. That was going to be a free path for a layup. That's got to be a take foul, ref. Come on. That is the 4th on Cortez, but that's a cheap-ass foul. He was going to be in there for free points. He'll take the screen from Payne. He'll attack Gafford, and he draws the foul this time. We'll take that. They're going to do it to us. Why not do it to them? Halliburton's putting together his best game of the series. 25 points and counting, and he's definitely got probably 10 assists, I think. Brown hesitates. Throws it up, and wow, I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there, as he literally took a spot to the floor on purpose. Trying to flop. I see you, dude. Halliburton runs around trying to find a shot. He's going to have to jack it up. And he just missed it. It rolled around the rim. Now we got a mismatch here. Halliburton's guarding Brown. Oh, but he stops him. He's going to have to pass this. Bridges attacks Carney. Bucket. No, not bucket, but a foul is called. Adam Silver. We need to talk, pal. You're calling fouls every time. Every trip down. What's going on here? Bridges knocks down both. They've cut it back to 5. Game's not even close to over. Carney, open shot from 3. It just misses, but Payne comes out of nowhere to scoop it up and clean it up. Huge bucket right there. We can just get 2 to 3 straight stops. I almost stopped myself there because I thought that shot was about to splash through. Thank God I was wrong. Just a couple stops in a row and this game's over. That's all we need. A couple of stops, maybe a bucket or 2 here and there. We'll end it. Maybe Carney's got the dagger in his back pocket, which he might. Brown attacks the paint. Payne's there. Brown's. What? Out of all things that could happen, that's the thing that actually happens. Another foul and a bucket too to wipe out Carney's shot. Are you kidding me? Give me a break. I've had enough of this guy. I never want to see this team ever again. I should have never watched this series, but I had to. You guys understand, but I hope to God we never see this team ever again in the playoffs, because I will never be watching against this team again. They just make life too difficult. Gafford picks up his 5th. Bad reach and foul, because it's going to give us free throws. MVP chance for Anderson. I don't think he'll ever win one, but he's a great player. Free throws are both in. Here we go. Screen from Rivers. Jaylen Brown. The three. No good. I think he has been legitimately awful from three in every one of these games. Like, I'm pretty sure he hasn't had one good day from three. Anderson in the corner. Feeds Payne down low. Mismatch against Taurus Rivers. And he misses the shots. That's got to be points right there every time. Mikal Bridges on the other end. Can't knock it down. 1 minute to go. I think Minnesota knows this game's over. Halliburton. Misses the shots. Gaffer was there in front of him. Cortez pulls it down. He'll bring it up too. He'll lob it up right to Don Payne. That's the wrong guy. Payne, bucket and foul on Gafford. He's fouled out. And this will be the finishing touch to this first round. We are going to win it. We are going to backdoor sweep the Minnesota Timberwolves. But by no means was this easy. Scatterbrained last few seconds for Minnesota, and that is the end of their season. Goodbye and good goddamn riddance. I will never be watching a game against you guys ever again unless we somehow meet in the playoffs in the future. But that is it. The backdoor sweep of Minnesota has been complete. After dropping game one, we win 4 straight. 3 of them were very tough wins. 1 was a blowout. But overall, this series was very tough on us, and it was kind of an eye-opener to me that the defense definitely needs some work. It was yet again a really nice, well-rounded, well-balanced scoring day for this Woodsmen team. Anderson drops 33 to lead the way. Halliburton drops 26, 5 and 9, and Carney drops 20, with Best, Bold, and Don Payne all dropping double digits in scoring. And we got a good day out of Vanderbilt. Once again, he's been really good on defense and on the glass in this series. Meyer once again shoots poorly, only 0 for 4 from 3. Missed all his shots. He was 0 for 5 last game from downtown. The Timberwolves got 39 for Jaylen Brown and 37 from Cortez, and we still somehow beat them because once again, their supporting cast did not do a whole lot besides Wellington. 12 and 6 for him, which is one of his lesser days of the series. But Rivers 0 for 2, Buckley 0 for 2, Kersey took no shots, Black 1 for 4. I mean, they took the vast majority of their shots. They did not spread the ball around very well at all. And Brown, once again, shoots poorly from 3. I'm actually very curious how he actually has done in these last games. Let's see. So, this game was game 5, but he goes 2 for 7. He had 2 good days from 3. Game 2 and game 4 were both pretty good days from 3 for him. But otherwise, horrible. But Vancouver moves on, and we are going to face a team that we have faced before this year. We have faced the Lakers and the Mavericks this season. So we're going to be facing one of those 2 teams again, like the Minnesota Timberwolves, in the second round. So let's see what happens here. Who's going to punch their ticket into the conference semifinals? It's going to be the Mavericks in 6, so we're going to face them again. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers have moved on despite missing Darius Garland. And the Celtics take down the 2-seed Hawks in 6 games over there. Meanwhile, actually a couple of upsets here. 2 upsets for the Sound and the Celtics, and 1 for the Mavericks against the Lakers. So we're going to be facing Dallas in the second round, and they have got a pretty damn good roster. And it just depends on what we do here, but I mean, they gave us some problems when we faced them. They really did. Reed Wall was really good last time we saw him. Daniels was a really good 3-point shooter. Cat didn't do a whole lot except on the boards. And Miles Turner wasn't actually a starter for them. It was Balestrieri, and he was locking us down. So their defense is pretty solid, and so is their shooting. So we got to be careful here against them and really game plan for whoever their starters are going to be. And it looks like they will start in at least game 1. Miles Turner at center, and Cat's going to be playing power forward. So we'll think about how to deal with the Mavericks in round 2, and we will pick this entire series up next time in round 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I do have a game plan in place for year 10. Year 10 is going to be the last one of the series. I plan to do kind of a brief year 10. My game plan for year 10 is to probably have maybe 4 to 5 episodes total in the regular season, and then maybe do 1 round per episode until either a WCF against the Spurs or the NBA Finals, and then do it regularly from there. But during the regular season, I might actually do less than 4 to 5 episodes because I'm going to be out of town for just about a week at the end of August, which is unfortunately right around when 2K24 drops, which comes out on September 8th. So my game plan is to maybe hopefully get the entire year 10 done before I leave around like August 25th. But I'm not sure how feasible that is because we're currently on August 3rd as I'm recording this. This will come out tomorrow on the 4th. But I'm going to try to pack in probably 2 games per episode for year 10 during the season. Then once the playoffs comes around, as I said, I'll try and get in a whole round per episode. It'll be very long. And then I'll try and get the final episode, the long-term sim, uploaded prior to September 8th. And then I'm probably not going to make an announcement video for the team for the new series. I'll probably just upload the first episode, but we'll see how it goes. Not entirely sure. Unfortunately, my travel is kind of getting in the way there, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get all of that in before the next game comes out. I still will finish up and wrap up this series, but my plan for the next series is to upload the first episode the first day that 2K comes out. So we'll see if that's even possible, but we'll figure it out once we cross that bridge. But thanks guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in round 2. Peace out.